found a turd in the toilet. Not a big issue. Sometimes you forget to flush, I guess. The issue was that there wasn't any toilet paper in the bowl. Just a turd. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. What we got today? Red flags.
Yeah.
All
Red
about red
flags.
flags. Why we ignore them. What are some of your red flags? You know,
Red
all
flags
stuff.
that you thought was green flags, but so you kept going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
You do not want to do that. So.
Stop. Red means stop.
Red means
Green means go.
right. So what are some red flags that you think that you have ignored?
I think lack of consistency. Not being financially stable. I've ignored that because like I got my own. I don't need
Right.
theirs. So yeah. So those are two that come to mind right now. It's gonna be some more because I gotta think back into I gotta go through my mental Rolodex.
Disrespect.
Facts. Okay.
That's a red flag.
Right, yeah.
I think that even with the things that you were saying, I think that early on they don't start out like that.
Yeah.
I think that the disrespect doesn't start as blatant.
No, it starts with little shit.
Right, little
Like,
things
it
to
starts
test,
with-
try and
to
test the waters, right?
Like,
To see how much they can get away
Exactly. It starts with little stuff like let me
with.
again
Dip my toe.
Let me dip my toe in Lake Minnetonka and see.
Right. Let me just
What
call
happened?
her a name, or let me just do something outside the boundaries to kind of that's slightly disrespectful, but not overtly
too
to see.
overtly.
Right.
They might slide a "You're not smart, are you?" in there.
I will be like, and I am.
You know what I'm saying? No, they might be like, "You're not too smart, are you? What are you stupid?" Like,
Oh, right.
you know what I mean? Not like that. They like, "What are you stupid?" But like in a joking, I think sometimes those red flags are masked in a joke.
Right.
Like I said, "What are you stupid?"
So you kind of see that as a green flag at first because you're like, oh, that wasn't really red. He didn't really like call me out of my name. Right.
I think it has to invoke a feeling
Uh-huh.
of certain, like a red flag for me, I guess has to invoke a feeling. And if I don't feel like I was disrespected
Violated.
or not considered or whatever, then it's not a red flag for me.
Right.
It's more of a, I just kind of poo-poo it. But then again, it graduates to that, are you stupid? You so damn stupid. Like something
Right.
like that.
Don't get me triggered on here.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Don't get me
That's what
triggered.
did I say that well enough? Like you
You said it with your
the,
chest.
The face.
Yeah, you did. But anyway.
I digress.
So disrespect. You said inconsistency. Financial instability.
Looking for people like find. I mean, not that again, like because you think about it, like you don't need somebody. If you're at a point where you're established, you don't really need somebody to take care of you financially. You're like, oh, it's fine, but you got to understand the long term effects of a red flag. Like if a person's financially unstable, and you continue with that relationship, that becomes your shit.
That pours into the group dynamic.
Exactly. Especially if you're gonna go and you're looking at marriage or a committed relationship and you buying houses together and you joining your bank accounts, if they in debt, then that's your debt too. Like you can't be like, that's your debt over there.
Right.
Not if you're a unit.
Nope.
No. So I think some red flags just to
Poor
me,
communication.
Again, or lack of communication. But then again,
But then that bleeds into the disrespect because you might be communicating ineffectively but disrespectfully. But poor communication.
I think I'm a poor communicator sometimes. Though. I'm just saying. I don't talk a lot. I don't talk a lot.
My mic might not been on. I didn't hear what you said.
Do that. I talk a lot to you.
Oh, okay.
Relationship,
baby.
Relationship wise, I don't talk a lot.
Okay.
Like,
so is that a red flag for?
That might be a red flag for somebody. Like, she don't talk a lot. Like,
She full of secrets and lies.
Yeah. The hell she got? She open her mouth for skeleton bone fall out.
Right,
That's why
right.
she don't want to talk.
Right.
No,
right.
I just think. Then again, well, let me rephrase that. I have to be or feel like there's a rapport where I can talk to somebody like that. But typically, yeah, and like typically, if I start to get questioned, sometimes like that's a red flag for me.
The interrogation.
Yeah, I like it. Like
the interrogation.
Yes.
Go ahead with your story.
Yes, like that. Because I would say I'm a Libra. Like you can question me, but you know what I'm saying. You can ask me questions, but don't question me. Like it's a, you know what I'm saying. Like a Libra.
Ask me, but don't ask me.
Yeah, like you know what I mean.
Right.
If that makes sense, you can ask me a question. Like you can question me. You know, you ask me a question, but don't question me. Like in terms of you questioning something about me. Like ask me all you want.
Right.
But when you start to your question is like
interrogation, right?
Has an undertone of like you don't
trust what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't like that. So that's another thing.
So do you think that people overlook red flags in the beginning?
I think people overlook red flags in the beginning because it's one, you like a person. You start to be like, oh yeah, I like this person. I like the conversation. I like this. Oh, he's fun to be around. She's fun to be around. And then it's little certain things that like pop up. So say for instance, and then you hear people say it all the time. I didn't even know they was married. Like a red flag might be you talk to them all throughout the day. At a certain point in time, they go silent because now they home.
Right.
And they can't be on their phone.
Right. Cannot use your phone after 8 p.m.
You know
That's what somebody said too.
I'm going to go to bed. It's 6:30 in the evening, sir.
Girl.
It's 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Girl.
Why are you going to bed at 6:30? Oh, I've been working all day. You just got home.
Girl.
You know what I mean? So I think there are things that people ignore. And in hindsight, they be like, oh, damn. Now I understand why he didn't talk. Or it'd be a quick text message when he go to the bathroom. Probably get up and go to the bathroom or something. Right. And you'd be like, oh, hey, how you doing? I was just thinking about you. And then all of a sudden you respond, or then it's dead silence.
You got
the next
nothing,
morning.
right?
Yeah,
right.
I just rolled over and I went back to sleep.
You lying. I know you lying.
I know you lying.
Yeah. That's what somebody said. One of our followers said, he only talks to you after 8 o'clock, or he doesn't talk to you after 8 o'clock. Yeah. Only talks to you during the day. So certain periods of the day, are quartered off for you to be chatted with. That's a red
while
flag. You're
at work, probably, and you got more free time.
While you're both at work
up in the house, you can't. Or the flip side of that is they only talk to you late at night. You know. Like, it depends on what their work schedule. They might be at work late at night, and then you don't talk to them at all during the day, and you can't see them at all during the day.
Ask me how my day was. I want to know. I wanted to be asked how my day is going.
Yeah. So,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, I don't know. That's a red flag.
So, why do you think that people ignore the red flags?
Because they like companionship is in the beginning. People are naive. People want to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, all of that stuff. I like this now. Like the cartoon.
No, I can't.
You know when they look through the binoculars?
Yes. And the binoculars got the eye at the end of it. Sometimes it blink too. Sometimes the eye would blink inside the binocular lens. Yeah, you taking us back. Don't even blink because you might miss something. Oh, don't blink.
That's me now.
Do not blink.
Eyes wide open. What was that? And I think I'm probably overly cautious.
Blinking?
No, overly cautious about red flags. Oh, you said you was going to call me at 2:15? It is 2:16, sir. Sir.
You got something to hide. Nah.
That's 60 seconds. What did you do in that 60 seconds?
I think that we've been through enough that now it's kind of like the flags that we thought were green before, or we made them green and they were really red. now we kind of know. Been through the experiences, so it's like, okay, yeah, I know now that things that you say are not, you know, are not legit. And sometimes people start off like you said earlier. Yeah, they don't start off at that level of red flaggish.
I don't think just to think, how can I, like any people, you talk to somebody in domestic violence, they'll tell you it never started off like that.
Right.
It started off like maybe with a verbal something.
Right.
And then it
graduated.
And then it might become a little push.
Right.
Just to kind of test the waters. And then it might become like a little pluck or something. And then it might become a slap or something like that. And then you know it's a whole full-blown DV situation. And I think that's just with how red flags occur. They don't always start off so blatant and in your face.
Right.
Or maybe they are.
And that's when you think that they're green.
Like now think about it, like maybe they are, but they're sometimes I think they could be subtle. Like you're not really thinking.
Right.
Of, oh man, you know, he got home and you know he worked all day and that's probably why he ain't the person who talks at night. He already said they set the stage too, I think.
Absolutely.
Sometimes before.
Red flaggers.
Yeah. They be planting them red flags. Oh yeah, man, I work all day. I gotta get up in the morning. By the time I get in, I just crash.
Probably won't hear from me until the morning.
Yeah, because when I come in, I just take my shower and I crash. I give me a little bit of something to eat and I just go down for the night.
That sounds terrible.
You know what I mean? Like that. But people believe it. People can sell anything and they make it believable.
That's true.
Scammers on TikTok be telling me they're going to send me $7,000 in cash app. But I'm just saying, one day, I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to send it. They're going to come back. What are they going to do? Call the authorities? It's like I was trying to scam her and she scammed me.
Right.
It's mine now. Anyway, go ahead.
So from Beyonce's internet, we got a couple of red flags that people have ignored.
What they say?
I'll do a couple and then you can do the rest. The way he talked to his mother, I used to think, I hope he doesn't end up talking to me that way. Oh boy, was I in for a treat. When my ex left his plate on the table after eating and told me it's because his mom used to clean up his plate and silverware after dinner for him.
He's still like 3 years old or something?
But some of that is a red flag, but you know, people kind of have ingrained behavior in themselves and it kind of like bleeds over into how they act in a relationship. Especially,
I guess so.
Especially guys who were treated a certain way by their mothers.
Yeah.
Well, my mother used to do that. Sir, you are 50 years old. You have not lived in your mother's house for 42 years, no. But yeah, so somebody else said, one of my exes told me, I've cheated on every boyfriend I've had. That was terrible. That flag right there, you need to beat her with that flag. If she told you, and
that flag was like.
But I bet you she said this after she cheated on him.
But you're different.
She probably cheated on him, and he probably was like, "You cheated on me," and she probably said, "One of my exes told me that she probably said I've cheated on every boyfriend I had." And why would you tell somebody that?
That was probably a conversation. That was probably during one of those get to know you conversations. Like, yeah, well, have you cheated? Oh, you know, I've cheated on every boyfriend I've ever had, but you're different. I can tell. Like, you know,
I wouldn't cheat on you until I cheat on you.
Facts. Yeah.
I will give you 5 folks one guess as to how and why that relationship ended. That was to go with the above. It probably ended for cheating. So, and this one, a red flag, which we can relate to. My dog didn't like her. Cause you know the animals be knowing.
Kids and dogs know
who's a nice person.
Who's a nice person, who's not. Cause I've seen dogs that come in there that'd be like, oh, like they've known that person forever,
right,
rolling on the belly and do stuff. And I've seen dogs that was like,
had a friend's dogs last night.
yeah.
Get them dogs together.
Fendi
Get them
and
dogs
Gucci.
together,
Yeah. Fendi and Gucci.
Right. You want to get the rest?
Yeah. Went over to their place, found a turd in the toilet. Not a big issue. Sometimes you forget to flush, I guess. The issue was that there wasn't any toilet paper in the bowl. Just a turd.
Wow. That is a red flag.
You know those drawers are skid marks.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. They probably didn't even wash their hands. I'm leaving immediately.
I'm not washing shitty drawers.
That's the red flag right there.
That's when for kids, like they just learn it, man. Like you be like, listen, you gotta learn how to wipe yourself better.
No.
I am not washing
First
a
of
grown
all,
person
if a kid goes in the bathroom and uses the bathroom, it's called a poop. A turd is a grown person. That was a turd in the toilet with no toilet paper. So they just plopped.
You just clenched and
you
just got up and left.
They just plopped and rolled. Plop, dropped, and rolled. That's what they rolled out. They rolled out on the poop.
You are disgusting. And that is a red flag. That is nasty. And I would never eat at your house. That is disgusting.
I wonder what that person did afterwards. Like, do you call him on that? Like, bruh.
You just leave. At that point, you like, good day, sir.
Do you flush? Like, what do you do?
At that point, like, you got to use the bathroom. I'm like, you're going to have to flush and then use the bathroom. That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Oh, my God. I wasn't expecting that.
Clearly.
When I asked him what he was into, and his response was, demons?
That's a red flag, man. That flag is red, like the flames of hell. That's a red flag. Demons.
Might have dated a demon or two.
Right. But they didn't let you know they was.
No, they hid that well.
It was on demon time. It was on demon time. I don't know. Exactly.
Oh, my, listen. I need tissue. Tito, pass me a tissue. And you have, I would tell him some things he did made me uncomfortable, and he would just push that. He would just push that.
Push it, like, like I'm telling you something makes me feel uncomfortable. It's like, oh,
like brush it off.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a red flag. I've been there. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. Or they'll gaslight you. Or if you tell a person that something that they're doing is making you uncomfortable, and it's a response of like, you just bring that up at the wrong time. At any other time, like, why you bring that up now? No time is gonna be a good time for me to tell you that what you're doing is making me uncomfortable. Right. It could be 2:00 in the evening, or 2:00 in the afternoon, or 2:00 in the morning. It doesn't matter. It's always going to not be a good time.
Right.
They'll gaslight you too. Mm-hmm. Been there, done that. The last one is, here's an example. I would get terrified of how fast he drove. So when I would tell him to please slow down, he just go faster.
Wow.
That's terrible. He don't give a fuck about you.
He don't care about your safety.
He didn't like you. He didn't value you at all.
I think that shows too that he got off on seeing you scared.
Yeah.
Like, he knew that scared you, and that's
but that just doesn't show that doesn't really he didn't really care about her feelings at all.
Or her safety. Because what if if we crash, we're both crashing.
Yeah. You just can't crash yourself, unfortunately.
You can't.
Where's the
eject
button on this? Where's the eject button on this seat? Let me out.
Right.
So, an ass.
So if you ignore some red flags, like, what are the kinds of things that how do you think that affects you as a person? Like, what types of issues could come up from that? Like, maybe like you ignore red flags, low self esteem, like
It could be. I think. Listen, I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, nor do I play one on TV. But if you ignore, again, you ignore red flags, it's one. It could be low self esteem. It could be lack of confidence, lack of feeling worthy, of feeling like you don't know what someone put them through that made them feel a certain way. They could have just berated them all the time,
right.
and then you go to the next person, you see a red flag, but you're like, listen, I'm just lucky to have somebody. Isn't that sad?
Made me sad.
That's really some sad
Really
shit.
sad.
Not on my watch. Let me tell you.
I think that can cause trauma too. Trauma too. Like
Yeah, because
yes, I'm listening.
ever, I know I don't have to worry this about you, but if you ever lost your ever loving mind, and somebody was saying some shit talking out their neck sideways to you, and like, I'm just lucky to have him, but I'm smacking both of y'all.
I'm lucky to have who?
That's why I said I don't think this is what happened.
You lucky to have me.
You're the prize. Let me tell you, you're the prize.
That's right.
You're the prize.
That's right.
Always. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that with you, but I didn't want to have to smack you up just to kind of,
No, you don't have to smack me.
Okay, good.
No.
Just so you know, you don't have to ever worry about that with me.
Good. Yeah, because you going to tell them. You going to let them know. So, a time when you have ignored a red flag, like at what moment did it all click for you? Like, demons. When it clicked for you, I'm trying to have a serious conversation, and
sorry.
you are going off on a tangent
I'm sorry.
over the cliff.
When did it click for me?
Like, what was the pièce de résistance? Like what was
Straw
the
that broke the
right
camel's back?
that thing right there?
I told you it was disrespect.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
But it was little things throughout over a period of time.
Right.
And then it was, for me, when you tell a person something
And they go faster.
yeah, facts, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, when you tell a person something, it's like, the example is like they'll go faster or something, so they'll keep doing it.
Right.
And then it's making you believe that you didn't see what you think you saw,
or it makes you feel like you weren't. Oh, he's not really going that fast.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wasn't that fast. It was only 5 minutes, like 5 miles over the speed limit. I mean, 10. Right.
Meanwhile, your hair's pushed back.
Exactly.
Your eyes is wide.
Exactly.
Right.
Eyes wide open.
You got the G-force like pulling everything back.
So, for me, it was just ultimate. It's always, I can honestly tell you, the straw that has always broke the camel's back in any relationship for me has been disrespect. Has been a form of disrespect. That's it for me. Like, whether it be yelling, whether it be, like, or yelling and cursing at me, or it's just saying little snide stuff that you just kind of slide it in there. But, I caught that shit. I caught it.
I caught it.
Exactly. I caught it. And then when I hardball that shit back to you, you ain't gonna like it. Wait. You try to softball something to me, but when I hardball that shit back to you, it strikes you in your eye. Don't say nothing.
Hit you in your eye socket.
Exactly.
With this baseball going 65 miles an hour.
Don't say anything.
You don't got nothing to say.
Don't say anything. You're gonna stand there with your mouth open, and all of your little orbital, all of this messed up.
Not your orbital socket.
Yeah, all of that messed up. But it's always been disrespect for me. What about you?
I think finally realizing that it was too much. Like, okay, I've ignored these red flags, and this is too much. I think that, like, slowly you kind of get to a point where you realize these are red flags and I've been ignoring them. I need to get my life together.
Yeah.
Then the second step is, what do I do, like, to get myself out of this situation? Or, it's kind of like building yourself up to then feel enough about yourself to kind of say, okay, It's enough. This flag has not been green for a long time. This is red. This is maroon.
Yeah.
This is chartreuse. Is every color but green. Mostly in the red family, but it is not a green flag. Right.
Crimson red.
Right.
Chariot red.
Right. All of those things, but it is not green. So yeah, I think for me it's been the same. Like just finally deciding, and all of those things were rooted in disrespect. So I guess it's kind of
Disrespect.
the same
I
thing.
think it's just
The fundamental crux of it all.
Yeah, because that's it. Don't piss me off.
Do not piss me off.
Don't piss me off. Like,
Right. So what kind of boundaries do you set for yourself to kind of not be? Let me finish the question. What kind of boundaries do you set for yourself to not be vulnerable
I've learned when it's the answer to anything that you want to know, a person will tell you if you listen
to? True.
and learn how to read between the lines.
Okay.
Some people are like, no, if that's what they're telling you, you should take it for face value. No, people lie. People lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Investigate, even if you maybe not to the point where you're like being paranoid about it, but like
don't be naive.
That's where I was going with that. Yeah.
Yeah, don't be naive. Like, don't turn a blind eye to something so obvious.
Yeah.
I.e., you get home at 6:30. You've been texting me ever since you left the house at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then at 6:30 you going to bed, and I don't hear from you from 6:30 at night to 6 o'clock in the morning.
And that's when you go to their house and ring the doorbell and put your finger over the keyhole and make them come to the door. That's when you do that. But that's another story for another podcast.
That's a different lifetime.
It is a different lifetime for sure.
Lifetime ago.
Definitely a different lifetime ago.
That was a lifetime ago.
But definitely a story where you might have ignored the red flag.
Yeah, don't ignore. Don't be naive. Just take people for face value. Like, don't read into it. If a person is reading between the lines, don't be naive and look at a person's actions. A person's actions will tell you also what a person, you know what I mean? Like, but then again, some people are real slick. I gotta say, some people are real slick. And their actions, like love bombing.
That's a red flag too.
Yeah, like love bombing. They're like, oh my God, he loves me so much. I just met you, Prince Akeem.
Sir, you do not.
Why are you telling me your eyes are so beautiful? I love you. No, you don't.
You talking about them DMs in the inbox? But not only that, in a relationship too, like guys and women,
love bomb.
With love bomb to get something or an end.
Person, right? It's an end to
get you all caught up in the game, boo.
Yeah.
And then what?
Yeah, that shit don't work for me. I'm like,
But that's people see those as green flags. Oh, we went out twice, and he's so serious, and he wants to do this, and he wants to do that, and that's.
I mean, but everyone wants to think. I think there are, but then again, you know what? Let me not poo-poo that, because there are instances you hear people. We went out on one date, and then 6 months later we were engaged.
Now we at the chapel.
And then we at the chapel, and we've been married for 52 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
happens.
True too. It does happen.
It does happen. But percent wise, I don't know like what that looks like. But it actually, they find their happily ever after.
So last question: if you could talk to your former self, like what advice would you give your former self that was flooring it on those green flags that were actually red? Like, what advice would you give to yourself?
Again, don't be naive. Don't look for the signs, because they're always there. Don't. I'm looking at like probably my youngest, like definitely younger yourself. It's just get to know somebody. Ask the right questions. You know, not the what's your favorite color? I don't give a fuck about your colors. I don't care about your colors. I don't care about your
Tell me about your moral compass. Like what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your relationship with your mother?
Good one.
Was your dad in the house with you? How do you value a woman who works outside the house? I'm not having kids, but if I was, like, at that point, I would have been like, what's your stance on kids? You feel like, you should be married before you have kids? Anything. What about, those type of things? Like, ask the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
People are afraid to talk about financial stuff with people as well. And I think sometimes it's because people don't want to offer up that information. They're like, I don't want you digging in my pockets like that. I don't need to know how much you make. I just want to know you're fiscally responsible. What's your debt to income ratio? Are you leveraged?
Give me that DTI number.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What's your debt to income ratio?
Right.
Are you leveraged heavy on your credit cards?
Right.
Are you in credit card debt? Like this type of things.
How many calls do you get a day from creditors?
From unknown numbers. That's, that says
we're looking for
exactly
Thomas Jenkins.
Yeah. Like, what's your credit score?
Right.
Like, these are the things when you want to build with somebody that you want to ask in-depth questions and you want to know. I don't want to take on anyone's financial responsibilities because I already got 3 of them up myself. I got 3 financial responsibilities.
4, including yourself.
Yeah. 5.
Okay, but
yeah, my dad. You know what I mean? Like, not all of it, but some of it.
Enough of it.
Yeah.
Enough of it to be relevant.
Yeah. So I don't want to take on someone else's financial responsibility. So when I ask that question, it's not coming from a place of, I want to dig in your pockets. It's coming from a place of, you're going to need to have your own. Because
I can't commingle these funds.
Exactly. It's no commingle. It's no commingling. We gotta keep everything separate. I'm sorry.
Right.
And a person might look at me and think the same thing. Well, you know what? Well, what is this? Blah, blah, blah. So you have a financial responsibility to this, and this. I do.
Right.
I do.
You have a will.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we gotta get that done.
You got another week.
Yeah, I know. She just reminded me of something really important that I have to get done. Take care of. I will.
But that makes you a green flag.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know.
That's what you would tell yourself?
What would you tell yourself? You can give some insightful shit. Go ahead.
Why?
Some insightful shit. Go ahead.
I think it's still gonna go back to earlier when I said about the no. Like, I feel like, to me, that was the deciding point. In my last relationship, well, in one of my past relationships, because I didn't feel like I had a no, like, or that my no, I couldn't say no, or I felt like I was being too amenable to all the red flags because I didn't want to make waves, because I didn't want to, rock the boat, because not for nothing, because I was happy to be in a relationship. I had just gotten out of a very traumatic situation, so it was like, and they fed on that.
Yeah.
It was like, so I knew that I shouldn't have been ignoring all those red flags, but I did. So I feel like at this time in my life, like, just being able to have a decisive no about the things that I don't want is so very key, elemental in everything. Like, no, I don't want to do that. And that's with friends, relationships, like you said, work.
Anything.
At a store, no, I don't want that. At a restaurant, no, I didn't ask for that. No, take this back. No, where are my chips at, Panera? No.
I'm a SIP member.
I am a SIP Club member. I need a large strawberry basil lemonade pronto.
That. If I don't get it, I'm emailing corporate.
Right, for my $15 credit. Again.
By the way, you got $3 off a sandwich. Because I got a
okay.
But you got $3. I didn't use it though. She's like, "Would you like to use it?" I said, "No." That's let her have that.
I cannot.
I take this lemonade though.
There you go. See, it's perks to being my friend.
Exactly.
So anyway, so red flags. I think that we definitely have to watch out and be aware of all those things that we said. Some of the red flags people are ignoring or that they've come across were hilarious. But yeah, just kind of be mindful of who you are as a person and your self-worth, and you'll be able to kind of navigate through not ignoring those red flags. So, let us know what you guys think are additional red flags that maybe we missed. Try to incorporate some that we've gotten from our audience.
Yeah, or what red flags did you miss? Like, did you overlook that you wish you hadn't? Hindsight is always 20/20.
Right.
But now that you look back on it, it didn't seem blatant or obvious then. But now that you look back on it now, it was blatantly obvious that was a red flag.
Right. It was a snake coiled up in that floor. You was like, "What's that?"
Mm-hmm. Like,
let me pet it. Can I pet that dog?
Ain't no but a water hose.
Right. That was not a water hose, my friend.
That was
a viper.
Yep. So
anyway.
So what else? We're gonna call this episode. It's another one in the book. So
another one in the books. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Yep. And comment. We love comments too. We like replying to. We try to go through the comments as well and reply to those. We do. And we just thank you guys for all the support on all of the platforms. Any any view, any comment, any share, everything. We truly appreciate it. So with that, this episode is over.
To an end.
Yep. So again, it's not about the destination.
It's about the journey.
No matter where you are,
it's where you're meant to be.
And here we are. So we'll see you next episode.
Bye, guys.